Also, we were a bit drunk when we walked in here. Huh? Let's go have a drink.
You're right. Hey, that's no problem.
All the time was love to challenge my mind. When I was child, I was looking at this kind of games and puzzles because it's all the time very interesting if you are able to do something, able to answer a question. But when you are growing up, you discover it's probably much more interesting to find questions than to find the answer for the questions.
Yo, off top, it's all 10, I'm ready to rock. I've been known to cut up a motherfucker to bitch. If hip-hop is my life, I'm a son of a bitch. I got 106,000, it's just one, and each and every one's like the barrel of a gun. A super scientific math on the look at the rap, it's like spitting the gas. Y'all niggas know how I feel when I open my mouth.
Daddy, 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 daddy. Daddy, daddy, daddy,
Montpellier, I grew up, wish you was there. Montpellier, I grew up, wish you was there. Montpellier, I grew up, cold days, blowed as I take this drive. Saw tracks on my cheeks from where my tears is dry. At the well, full of pills, barely alive, and it's all I could do to survive. I'd have cried till I died inside. The guy turned a blind eye, took the devil for a bride. Put to the gas and I drive. Drive, feel like a foot in my spine. You never took in the time, daddy's looking. Look what you did to my mind, look what you did to my life. I ain't got nothing but time. 27 years fighting with knives, brain swelling with the devils inside. Listening to mama lies and I cried. A nigga cried when I got in that ride, and you ain't even say bye. And you ain't give a flying fuck, I was stuck in that moment in time. Depressed thoughts marinate like grapes on a vine. I can't escape with this hateful mind. I got a front like I'm somebody else to keep a girl in my life. At a deficit, struggle with pride. I never been too much of nothing in the mirror. Swear to God, I done tried. I done tried and tried. Mon père, I grew up. Fuck your black ass was at.
Your mind is somewhere else, then pick your ass up and take it over there and keep it coming. I'm not having my time wasted by some half-ass fish cake opponent. You're playing each piece like losing it hurts. This ain't checkers. You want my king. You got to come get my king. All these other pieces are just a means to do it. Every time you make a good run at me, I just threaten your queen and back you go. You treat her like she's the last lady on earth. Your queen is just a pawn with a lot of fancy moves, nothing more. When you see you playing a man who feels naked without his lady, jump in there and take her, tease her, threaten, and he won't be able to think about his game anymore. Check. 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 Mate and six. You want to suffer through it?
Where your mama at? She know you right. When I was a little boy, my daddy would have kicked my butt all over. I don't have a father. Well, look here, you got what now? You listen to me. When your elders talking to you, boy, you listen.
You're not my daddy.
Everybody need to get the dark in the light of this. Cause this ain't nothing but that real dirty shit.
It's like that. You know it's like that. I got it him now. You never get the mic back. It's like that. You know it's like that.
I'm influenced the life. I'm influenced the life. I'm influenced the life, dog. I'm influenced the life. I'm influenced the life. I'm influenced the life. I'm influenced the life. influence the light, dog. I'm influence the light. I'm influence the light. I'm influence the light. I'm influence the light. Yeah, I'm influence the light. I'm influence the light. I'm influence the light. I'm influence the light. Yeah, I'm influence the light. I'm influence the light. Yeah, I'm influence the light. I'm influence the light, dog. I'm influence the light. I'm influence the light. I'm influence the light. I'm influence the light. They ain't know when to tell them, dog. On another level, dog. Chillin' with the devil, dog. Niggas like the fuck you on. Shit just can't be fucked with, dog. Hold my dick like fuck you, dog. My skills is incredible. Look at you, you edible. Albert Fish, cannonball. Hit y'all niggas flatter, y'all. Spit like I'm an animal. Rock you like a catapult. The hatred understandable. 18 years a cannibal. Slice you like a cantaloupe. Then niggas dismantle you. Plus I got the fatter loose to do donuts around rappers like motherfuckers Saturn do. I can't even collab with you. Y'all lyrics incompatible. For me to spit a track with you, except up is the battle you. I'm fed up with you dudes. You was printed to lose. Friends a fool is a fool. So I stay on the move. Stay away from the fakes. You been talking to jakes. Niggas folding the shake. You got a soul in the case. Now niggas all in your face. Kicking you hard in your face. Pull out your heart in your face. My dog will fall in your face. Whole tears on this grind. Y'all niggas know the time. Known to blow up your mind. Blowing the coldest of rhymes. See the ladies attract. They're blazing the pad. Then I'm laying them flat. Taking and breaking it back. She want the dick and balls. Stick it in the frickin' jaws. Be pie, get them off. Leave her looking rigor morse. I run with minotaurs. Fucking up your respirators. Ain't a nigga besting us. Beat your ass just because. Michelle, my pal. I fucked her in a cell down in hell where I dwell. My head rocked, look at where I fell through the cracks. Too much real pills and hot snatch, cause a nigga never could resist it. Smoke a £1/4, wash it down with a mystic. Always been a misfit, but women think I'm cute, so I get bitches. Had to take some time off to get my mind off for you niggas, cause you niggas rhymes off of them bananas with the rind off. Climb off, couple of divine cloth. G.O.D. with the P.O.B. of an albatross. I might foam at the mouth and rage, cause I hold flow grenades of explosive grace. I'm so insane when I'm going through pain. I bought a double barrel shotgun, I blow out my brains. I took no shorts back down, God, and smoke a Newport. Give me plenty Henny, hit me with anything you snort. I'll match, I don't need no help, I got it down pat. AT was built to stay toxic, now you can't down that. Show me where them pounds at, hold me where the browns at. All I do is get nice, window panes hitting nice. Chewing cap, eat pills, getting wet, getting right. Double wide, if it's tight, we be off that kryptonite. Leaning on your wrist tonight, growing like vermiculite. I ain't mad at all at you, I could do it all, you do better, I never wanted to. I'm influenced the light, dog, I'm influenced the light. I'm influenced the light, I'm influenced the light. I'm influenced the light, I'm influenced the light. I'm influenced the light, 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 influenced the light.
And when we wanted to put something together, we just do it, you know. See, we get high. We get high and we just do what the fuck we want to do. We don't care who listening and who not listening.
Blank. I see you into some shit, my nigga. I'm trying to get my motherfucking rock on, nigga. Let me get 69 cent, nigga. So I get mine, nigga.
Yo,
come on,
it's
nigga.
2:03 a.m. on the west side of the dirt. The crackheads, they outside screaming, Lord have mercy. I crack the lock and I proceed to enter. No fingerprints with gloves, and it's the dead of winter. I'm seeing computer equipment, drum kits and trumpets. The schoolboy can afford all this, who'da thunk it? This would be beneficial to our cause. And after this lit, I'ma hit a club, maybe all stars. This nigga smashed through the window in a Pinto, bumper stuck in the gate. Now how the fuck I'm supposed to escape? Goddamn alarm so loud, can't hear myself think. I'm in this pitch black hallway, reeking the dank. Okay,
let's collect thoughts. Grab the shoulder bag, throw it over my back, and disconnect these holders from the rack. Fill my sack with MPCs and these Bluetooth microphones. Keyboard under each arm, now how the fuck I'm getting home?
I'm trying to haul it all out at once. I'm kicking keyboards similar to football punts, damaging my goods, making noise over silent alarms. Man, I'm tearing holes in my brand new fat farms. Next thing you know, I hear a distant voice. Infiltrators from the law, and then leave me no choice. Dropping all of my winnings, I ran as hard as I could. I hopped in the expedition, never surrender, so fuck you, bitches.
Dump my shit in the alley behind Guitar Center, tossing the ball sampler and setting off into the camera. Snatch the mask off my face, throw my hoodie in the waste dumpster. Feeling like a smart motherfucker. I hear sirens and I start skating off on some I ain't did nothing type sort of a job. This is Southfield, fuck was I thinking? They swarm fast, a nigga hide so I can double back and scoop up my stash.
So I hit Woodward with the quickness and made a right. HP bound to drop off the shipment, give me a light for my cigarette. Dodging squad cars in traffic, one more wrong move and this could be a disaster. Hop on the lodge, make my way to the burbs, get away from these bitches and I could be as free as a bird. Now I'm in Southfield on Northwestern Highway, posted up on the corner. I see Jake's running this no escape.
He hiding out below some nigga patio grate, and see a whip flying past that look just like Blake. Oh shit, that's who it is. The pig's case in the crime scene, skirted off after the nigga. I'm free and clean, crept back to my stash. Them DTs, they still lingering. I heard them yell, snatch up my shit and start beating it. Man, all you seen was Nikes. I hot-wired a bike and floated that bitch. They wasn't bending a fine.
So I rolled down my window and tossed my Newport out and start some shit with the cops pursuing. And I know I'm ruined, making a legal U-turn over the median. Intercepting this high-speed chase, I see this Hayabusa speeding. A cat with locks on a bike with a heavy shoulder case, doing 120. It's weighing down the shoulder blades. Starts to pursue, about as fast as I'm running. I'm headed for the tunnel, my nigga. Follow me if you coming. Hello? Yo. Hey, what's going on, man? Fuck, man, I'm on the freeway right now. Dodging these fuckers. Where you at? Where you at, man? Oh, shit. Oh, man, what the fuck? Oh, man, come on. Chill out, man. You fucking clown. No, I'm on my way to the fucking bridge of the tunnel or something. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yo, can you hear me? Yo, hello? Hey, fuck it, man. You can hear Stage fortress, malls in my hands, throwing niggas with the forces. Woke up at a roses, stepping on black horses. All 10 beside her, arm in his palm, arsonist. 7 Scientologists, dynamite lobotomists. Shot niggas fast forward, man, I'm 10 in the field. Once he judged, the defendant is killed. That's why you pay for the chance to find the one with the definitive skill. I kill him with ill rhyme images, filling this architect 9. My barrel stay spinning way after I done eject blinds. How you a threat and you don't even exist? My flow is basically in order, cease and desist. Your brain hurts the way worse than put a crease in your wig. You might find me with an MC and my teeth in his ribs. I eat niggas to the core of they soul. Swift the rhyme sprayed directly in your face, man, it's blowing a hole. My tongue hit the roof of my mouth. It's like flints, I gotta suck the flame back for it, escape from my lips. You never met a motherfucker with rhymes that catch fire. If you did, probably dip cause it's a funeral pyre. Got more swords than I got hands to use. I'm a warlord, dog, y'all some casket fool. I snatch
niggas like a B2B. Add them to the scenery, cause half of these half faggot rappers is half deep diddy. Killing niggas with rhyme, raw shit we dealing with. With the science is 1, 2, 3, 4. Bringing it to any and see who on war. And the guard on the mic,
cause he nice in them flows.
What they say about the kid?
Mad nice in them flows.
Little whack niggas hate,
cause he nice in them flows. Use his tongue as a blade when he slices and flows.
These same folks.
It's used when I choose to abuse a microphone, leave them battered and bruised. You'll break if you stand in my shoes. I got the attitude of Che Guevara staring at you planning a coup. I'm an anarchist, hitting up military targets, peeling a villain, skinning and grilling them in the chorus. Hitting the forest, the freeze frame can't contain. I have a motherfucking display, ducking the play. I kill science, my brain's bleeding my skull. Niggas battle shit, crease in your hull. Got it locked, you see the key in my hand. Ready to test any pop, motherfucker, it's the season of cram. All 10, pop pills, then pop MCs. Master of fine arts, I be spitting degrees. I don't really be caring what y'all niggas be talking about. You see the flames in my throat when I'm barking it out. God on the mic,
say nice in them flows.
What they say about the kid?
Mad nice in them flows.
Little whack niggas hate,
cause he nice in them flows. Use his tongue as a blade when he slicing them flows. Slicing them flows. Slicing them flows. Flows. Motherfuckers.
Dope from all angles, completed to a socially the incomplete mangled. I remember when I rocked you, sweated at Elvis, and was opening for Razzcast. Funny how things change. Did you shady with Melissa that day, and you let it go? Stayed at Sophia's next week, and you let it go. Fuck Christina and you let it go. I always felt it was your fault, cause you let this shit go. Regret is a bitch and the thoughts stay so close. You was my girl, had my dome in a curl. Sometimes I call information like
information. What city is it?
Detroit, Michigan. I need the personal number for.
1 moment, please.
Now I'm on tear girls wetting the seas, but you love me when I was just Neo. And I don't tell motherfuckers I rap, cause in their eyes all we ever is hip-hop cats. But my thoughts run deep, though they consciousness shallow. These life parasites are like crabs in a barrel. Damn, I wish I could tell you these things. One day if you really jetted in spring, damn the memories sting. Oh, you think you learn faithfulness, cool, that's great for your next relationship. I never thought I would hear those words, cause me with no you was like 2 wings and no bird. It rained in my brain for some time, I got so used to it I recoil from sunshine. I feel more comfortable recessed in the pain. The stress in my brain got me vexing, it's only ever less than a second when I'm sexing a dame. But they never like you, only close in the face. I got a problem, can't nobody help me, that's why I write pain and just pray I get healthy. You the reason reason why I cry so much, and every rhyme in depth like it's Aeon Flux. Life in a bottle when thoughts throttle. I wanted you to be my mama cause she never bothered. You can't put that on a person and I know it. Acts been lied and pain's too strong to not show it. You was my girl, though it's been so long sometimes. A lot of times I gotta put it in a song. Your moms hate me and your daddy wanted to kill me. They knew it wasn't shit, a blind man wouldn't feel me. I never fit in and nobody program. A freak by nature, put my love in a notepad. Girl, I miss you so much. I tear when I think how you withered in my clutch. You was my girl, dome in a curl. Call information like
if there's any kind of magic in this world, it must be in the attempt of understanding someone, sharing something. I know, it's almost impossible to succeed, but who cares really? The answer must be in the attempt.
To make one, wanna make do. I ain't never met another girl like you. Thick lashes, beautiful curls like you. Spent my whole life looking for girls like you. O's is a given with me, those are plenty, don't for many. So when they say most are stingy, don't forget me, recommend me. 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 Okay, go.
Girl, you so sweet, just like candy, short and petite. The way you move your feet, honeysuckle rolls with a tad of brown sugar. Not a shy nigga, but has intents to look up. Rock and wear skirt, R&P proof shirt, reciting Blade Icewood lyrics, Detroit spirit, love in its purest. You my gangster girl, just to be in your world. I long for your touch, first night we danced, you wasn't thinking of a fuck. Fresh out the nail salon, had your pistol tucked. Lisa, I'm remembering you now. Fresh thoughts like cantaloupe, it's your town. I'm taking you there in this via limousine. It's the freshest caught lobster, Italian cuisine. New kicks in the street, stilettos in the club. Coffee house perfume, it's bubbles in the tub. I ain't a thug, but I will vow to protect anybody stepping correct. I'm snapping their neck. It's amazing how you keep me satisfied. Brown eyes, love and touch. Chicken good, baked and fried. You and my mama talk about the future and how you want us to walk down aisles of sweet bliss. Girl, give me a kiss. I'm devoted, Lisa. What you want me to teach you? At night when I'm stressed and I reach you, I wish on everything that I could keep you. And if I had a chance, I would complete you. Sit back and make love off this reefer. The answer is I do. Time creeps up, my darling Lisa, my darling Lisa, Lisa.
We must cease to be individuals and become a collective being.
To make one, wanna make do. I ain't never met another girl like you. Thick lashes, beautiful curls like you. Spent my whole life looking for girls like you. O's is a given with me, those are plenty, known for many. So when they say most are stingy, don't forget me, recommend me. 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 Don't forget me. And I say I like you. That's irrelevant. You like me too, now we talking business. My princess, decorating my sixth sense. Might I poly with you, the attraction is intense. I done seen you around, peep how you seem to get down. Be with your peoples and wow, you like the queen of the town. You need a king with a crown, speak with the feeblest frown. Game is immaculate head, 4/4 from the ground. I hear the glee from the crowd.
So you know what hip-hop don't do? See, hip-hop don't sing about love no more. Nope. Without love, your ass is lacking major shit in your life.
Go ahead and tell her she dope, like she can't tell her she dope. By all them fellas she know, dying to get at the cat. She's a hell of a cat, sentiments better attached. Come on, let's spell to the pad. I ain't trying to cut, rather sign you up. She shook a thigh and rubbed, look in my eyes and blush. Natalie, decorated in vanity. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, other thought. To make one, wanna make two. I ain't never met another girl like you. Thick lashes, beautiful curls like you. Spent my whole life looking for girls like you. O's is a given with me, those are plenty, known for many. So when they say most are stingy, don't forget me, recommend me. 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 don't forget me, don't forget me, don't forget me, don't forget me.
Well, I guess I won't be seeing you again, huh?
I shall be moving on. I must prepare for my work at Beardsley College in the fall.
Then I guess this is goodbye.
Yes.
Don't forget me.
I've come to you to learn about love. From the first glance I knew that you would be my teacher, my guru.
What if I said no?
But you haven't come back, because you recognize that I'm like a stone thrown into the water, a stone that finds its way quickly into the depths.
I had a bitch named Sharon, wasn't really caring about the angle, how I came at it. It's mad static, had an ass like a motherfucker. I'm talking about what's good, brought the gans, had a nigga on wood, take her panties off. The room smelling like flowers, how I love young bitches, man. The pussy gets scoured about an hour into it. Look up, who is you? Tear the pussy out the socket, make it do what it do, AT. You already be knowing my name, that's why you love how I get down, caressing your frame. That's why I come home, even be stressing your game. I seen how you play niggas, you be doing your thing, it's all good. Ghetto shit and it's all hood. I overstood the bitch, grew up in River Rouge. I love the bitch, thick thighs and bigger hips. The lips was like candy, I'm a kid with 50 cents. Fine shit business. Shit is real, man. Shit is for real. On the real, I'm tired of talking, tired of you niggas hating on my program. Go find you some business, you about to take me to that point. I ain't the type of a nigga, but y'all got me considering finna and snipe me a nigga. On the real, I'm tired of talking, tired of you niggas hating on my program. Go find you some business, you about to take me to that point. Ain't the type of a nigga, but y'all got me considering finna and snipe me a nigga. I was born under the hard luck sign, bold weevil sign, old lady left with the money sign. Ain't funny how I'm living when existing, got my mentals wrapped in permanent death mode. I gotta eat, I turn klepto and get mode. Disrespectful in my aspect on the reg though. Look at my face, the reg low, and chill a nigga's soul down to the middle of his bone marrow. Hard cold like a hole in a piss with a stone arrow, trying to come up quick with some rough shit that can't a nigga fucks with. Shit on the radio sucks dick, and these niggas feeling this shit like they hearing some different shit. Where I'm from, don't nobody pop Chris, we pop fifths of evil juice. To the poltergeist roam, smoke phones of that old Toby, and throw stones to the domes, bleed hatred. Victims hit the ground in Santa Muerte, collect the souls through hospital gowns. I'm tired of talking, I'm tired of you niggas hating on my program. Go find you some business, you about to take me to that point. I ain't the type of a nigga, but y'all got me considering finna to snipe me a nigga. On the real, I'm tired of talking, tired of you niggas hating on my program. Go find you some business, you about to take me to that point. I ain't the type of a nigga, but y'all got me considering finna to snipe me a nigga. Detroit make you wanna take it to the most violent extent and stab a nigga in his ribs till he finding some sense. I just lost my job, calling Marvin again. On the block with a jam, feeling awful as sin. Somebody need to tell Barack we need jobs in the ghetto. We jump out of the frying pan and right back in the kettle. The formula frustration, quotient is repeating. Faces of sadness, cloaked with demons. I walk in the shadow of death, on battling flesh. Word like I burnt a gallon of wet, practically dead. Half of my head trapped in a maze, afraid to look up and ask God forgive me for my blasphemous ways. Fucking with dirty bitches, about 130 bitches on my tab. They give me the pussy, I take the ass. See, I'm a righteous motherfucker for as sacred as goes, but I'd rather water my thorns for the sake of my rose. On the real, I'm tired of talking, tired of you niggas hating on my program. Go find you some business, you about to take me to that point. Ain't the type of a nigga, but y'all got me considering finna to snipe me a nigga. On the real, I'm tired of talking, tired of you niggas hating on my program. Go find you some business, you about to take me to that point. Ain't the type of a nigga, but y'all got me considering finna to snipe me a nigga. Word. My voice sings not so soft, though even as wind murmuring through raftered loft when earth and stop my piteous mouth that cough. Weep, you may weep, but you may touch me not. Let fly 17 black balloons over a grave, which reads better for us if this nigga stayed. Let me walk toward the light, feel the rays on my face for a second, for St. Michael slam the gates in my face. All I ever felt in this life was sadness and rain, brain battling pain in the shadow of Sam Hain. The cash strain got my life in a clutch. This nigga would screaming fuck terrorists, but just fucked us. That's why we stay twist on the daily, to keep us from bombing on niggas like an Israeli. If God made anything better than wine, Henny, and Cap, he must have held on to the shit for himself. On the real, I'm tired of talking, tired of you niggas hating on my program. Go find you some business, you about to take me to that point. Ain't the type of a nigga, but y'all got me considering finna to snipe me a nigga. On the real, I'm tired of talking, tired of you niggas hating on my program. Go find you some business, you about to take me to that point. Ain't the type of a nigga, but y'all got me considering finna to snipe me a nigga. On the real, I'm tired of talking, tired of you niggas hating on my program. Go find you some business, you about to take me to that point. Ain't the type of a nigga, but y'all got me considering finna to snipe me a nigga. On the real, I'm tired of talking, tired of you niggas hating on my program. Go find you some business, you about to take me to that point. Ain't the type of a nigga, but y'all got me considering finna to snipe me a nigga. On the real, I'm tired of talking, tired of you niggas hating on my shit. Go find you some business, niggas. I sucked my nurse titty while feeling her curls. My mama knew from then I was gonna be a fool for girls. 26 years and ain't much change. Same pain, same mind frame, same dame, different face, similar tit. And it's hard to love anything when you dying from rip. Nah, it's probably biologic that we ain't built to be honest. We adopt it as a policy, then it follows ironically dying to meet, only to separate like an apostrophe. So I believe we had to part ways, but I miss you. It wasn't inevitable, but it's so hard to forget you. You walk the way you turn, way your lips will fill, way the breath lift your chest when I split your heels. Now that's religious. Kept a couple bitches, only had one queen. Treated you like my hoe, but now I know it's a love thing. I kept a couple pictures, only got one clean. Pin up behind the door, fell to the floor, and then the flow with memories.
She said goodbye. The day she said goodbye, she left me with tears, tears and souvenirs. The day she said goodbye.
Yo, love don't love people, it loves itself. And life gon' always be a bitch, but with love it help. You never had no comprehension of the struggle that I went through when I dissed you, cause I played it and probably stated I hate you. The grass is always greener, it wasn't even a dick thing. Just mistook your pain for joke, it never changed. 7 chains we could've used to build. Instead of pulling you up, I chose to bruise and kill. And I knew, but still I felt like who's the deal? When you cheated on me back, you made me lose my will to even live. Started smoking on the rag. Shit, I did grime. I really felt like I had demons in my head. 9, 10 women at a time, trying to fuck the pain out. Lost in my ways, thought in a haze, and hating how they ain't nothing like you. And hating you cause you ain't like them, I was right. You wasn't like them, you was my woman and best fucking friend.
The day she said goodbye. The day she said goodbye. The day she said goodbye, she left me with tears, tears and souvenirs. The day she said
Yo, it's been a long time, and a lot of things change. It's fucked up, I learned this behind giving you pain. And I could never pay you back by just spitting it in a verse. But a lot of times, that's the only means I use to converse. I'd be a hypocrite to rap about life and to neglect love. You too beautiful, and inside I'm all deaf. Cause when the fruit gets scooped, then the rind is all left. My mama raised me from a baby to be heartless, and life taught me from the horror to be godless. That's why I never ever ever ask forgiveness. I don't regret, but what I feel is something close. I bring tons of holes and still the pain just doesn't go. They say the time it takes to heal lost love, half as long as you spent together. Damn, 2 years, they was wrong, well I moved on. Guess I never really moved past, cause I still give my right arm just for hearing you laugh, cause it's so hard.
The day she said goodbye. The day she said goodbye. She left me with tears and souvenirs. The day she said goodbye. 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 She left me with tears and souvenirs. 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 She left me with tears and souvenirs.
They shot me up for attacking the team. Take a trip down to hell and I'll be back on the scene. My psychiatrist be telling me to do some new things, but how can I when demons always telling me to do things? And if you look close, you can see the fire that's coming off my back. My soul is so tired, wallowing in hell in the emotional mire. I gotta find a solution to make these voices be quiet. I was diagnosed by the quote-unquote top men. They put me on the Stellazine, now I act solemn. I cry every night, I cry every day. I cry when I look in the mirror and see my face. I cry when I looked at my pictures when I was young. I cried every time I taste the pills on my tongue. I'm tired of acting like I'm arrogant when I'm not. I'm tired of feeling like my flesh is covered in rot. Tired of looking shot, tired of being watched. Tired of saying shit when you see me on the block. I'm tired of motherfuckers asking me how I feel about my mama and how my daddy get killed. I don't wanna talk, I don't even wanna participate. Don't invite me to shit, I don't leave the house anyway. Really my life is like a sentence in hell. Only way to ever escape it is to die in a cell. Never ever make friends, keep enemies close, cause your people's first to put you at the end of the toast. See, this world is full of jealous motherfuckers that can't stand to see a nigga had nothing, even if they got something. When I look in people's eyes, all I see is deceit. Two types of people in this world, those who peep and get peeped. My gammy taught me about Jesus and turning the cheek, but Jesus got murked and I ain't ready to sleep. From the moment I was born, I was stuck in this mess. If I died and met God, I put a slug in his chest. I wouldn't even have to explain myself. When the pain was felt, I had to take up the reins myself. What the fuck you gonna tell me? I done been where you at. Where the fuck was he for Malcolm when the semi was packed? 26 years of pain with my dick in the dirt. I give a fuck if you a slave and your feelings was hurt. God, they telling me to do things. Jesus, they telling me to do things. Mary, they telling me to do things. Mama, they telling me to do things. Daddy, they telling me to do things. Satan, they telling me to do things. Buddha, they telling me to do things. Siva, they telling me to do things. Help me, they telling me to do things. Damn it, they telling me to do things. Shit, they telling me to do things. Can't help it, they telling me to do things. Yo, they telling me to do things. They telling me to do things. They telling me to do things. Fuck it, they telling me to do things. Can't stop, they telling me to do things. Yo, they telling me to do things. Fuck it, they telling me to do things. They telling me to do things. I was escorted to prom by a prostitute. I don't care about myself, who the fuck is you? Every time I take a pill, I feel the demons start to swarm. I get in bed and I feel like I wanna mourn. I can't rest, can't sleep. It's like I feel death every time my heart beat. It's like my heart getting ready to stop. It feels like it's swelled and it's ready to pop. Veins feel like they pump dirty chains and rocks. I be cutting on my skin like a tabletop. Even family celebrations like a lonely affair. It's packed, but I feel like I'm the only one there. I lost my soul when I was pinned to the ground. All tears like a K with a spiritual round. Beginning to sound like my brain is unhinged. I can see hell on the back of my eyelids.
No instructions. Thank you.
Moving on, never feel the same. Moving on, never feel the same. Moving on, never feel the same. Nothing seems to cover up the pain. Baby, I've been trying, can't hear what I say, baby, baby. I've been trying, but you can't hear what I say, baby, baby. Moving on, never feel the same. Moving on, never feel the same. Moving on, never feel the same. Nothing seems to cover up the pain. Nothing seems to cover up the pain.